Run game at the pawn shop, and while you're doing that, we'll drive over.
Yeah, let us get some work in. We'll meet you there.
All right, I'll let you take points, Caesar.
Yeah. I got a plan for the pawn shop now. I got a plan. Sorry, sir, but you're gonna be closed for the rest of the day.
Hey man, you're not supposed to be doing that.
Does Pizza Papa always get paid?
You're gonna have to speak up, Sonny. I can't hear you.
There's something behind you.
What? Oh!
Caesar, I didn't realize we're going to be involved in yet another murder.
Hey, listen, it was gonna be a lot more trouble than it was worth for this. All right, Alfonso, come help me. We gotta drag him out of here.
Caesar, why have we got ourselves doing this?
Listen, I gotta play. It's in my plan, all right?
Are you going to assume this guy's position? We're going to get all types of...
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna cast this guy's self. We're gonna do car stuff with this place. All right, listen, the location was worth a lot more than this man's life. All right, it's right next to the used car lot. Plus, look at all this stuff. It's ours. The government doesn't know about it. They can't tax it. That's because pawn shops are in a gray legal area. Listen, I've been thinking about this a long time, all right? I love this man. This man was one of my children's godfathers. You think I wanted to do this? It hurt me. It pained me.
What was his name, Caesar?
I knew him as Pizza Papa, but it seems like he forgot that part of himself. I took him out of his misery, really. All right, listen, let's take him out to the dumpster. You can cast your fire on him. We'll cremate him. It's what he always wanted.
Alright people, we are here for week 5 of the UNPL, going up against the Rustboro City Rejects, led by Arts. They are currently 4-0, and we are about to see why here in a second. They got an absolutely busted team, I tell you what, with the Gliscor, Corv, Chi-Yu, Okidogi, and Malok. Just a lot of bulky, strong Pokemon. And as I figured out from the Battle Hub Draft League, if you have a bunch of strong, bulky Pokemon that can keep coming in and take the hits and then switch out and then get in your offensive Pokemon, that's a recipe for doing very well in a draft league. So we're going to do our best here. Thankfully, we do have a little bit of an edge in terms of the type matchup, as you will see in a second, because our first Pokemon is, of course, going to be Urshifu Rapid Strike, which has the Aqua Jet and the Punching Glove, as we'll see here, to help deal with the, so Punching Glove is not going to boost Aqua Jet, but Aqua Jet for the Chi-Yu, Surging Strikes plus Punching Glove and the Gliscor, and Corv is going to hit super hard. We got Close Combat for the Melodic that can come in. Going to running this max attack with 220 speed EVs. Adamant is enough to outspeed the Okidogi, and 36 HP EVs, just a little bit of added bulk. And we're just trying to maximize damage on this thing, do as much as possible. Next up, we have Big Bad Eelektross with the Assault Vest to be able to tank hits from things like Chi-Yu. And the TERA type Water is going to come into play for the first time. Finally using TERA type Water Eelektross here to tank hits from the Chi-Yu. And we're going to be using Liquidation on top of that, so even stronger than TERA Blast Water would have been. And now I don't even have to use my TERA in order to make use of it. So hit things like Gliscor, obviously, that would otherwise be immune to my electric type stab. Drain Punch to get HP recovery on something like a Chi-Yu. We got Wild Charge to hit Corv as hard as possible in my Melodic. And then U-Turn to get some recovery, or to get some momentum. Just running max attack Adamant, 252 HP to just have enough bulk to lift things from Chi-Yu, and 4 defense EVs just extra. Next up, we got Noiver, and we need to go fast, so Choice Scarf with the TERA type Steel, just in case if I'm in a position where something's going to use Ice Beam versus me, I need to use the TERA type Steel. Defog to remove the hazards, Draco to hit hard, U-Turn for momentum, and Flamethrower to hit the Corv. 252 Spatak Modest just to hit it as hard as possible, especially against Corviknight. 188 speed is enough with the Choice Scarf to just barely outspeed the Chi-Yu, which is all we need to worry about. And 68 HP EVs is going to just be added bulk. Next up, we got Fezandipity. We need to tank those special hits from the Chi-Yu. You can imagine if we have the Assault Vest TERA type Water Eelektross to tank the Fire type hits, this is going to help us tank the Dark type hits. So they got Play Rough, Beat Up, U-Turn, Roost. along with 252 HP EVs and 252 SPDEF EVs just to maximize our SPDEF bulk. Be able to get off toxic chains on things and U-turn and just switch out. Then we got Tinglu, just another big SPDEF wall. You know, you can never have enough versus Chi-Yu. So going to be having rocks, spikes to get up as many hazards as possible, Earthquake, and Ruination, just in case something like a Corv comes in, I can force them to roost. Or same with the Gliscor or the Milotic. Max HP with 100 defense EVs to help better live things like a close combat from an Okidogi, and 148 defense SPDEF to help live hits from Chi-Yu. And then finally we have Mew. I figured with its Life Orb, Nasty Plot, Vacuum Wave, it would be able to kind of serve as a check to Chi-Yu, just in case if we were able to whittle it down, no matter what. Aqua Jet plus Vacuum Wave, whatever HP that it's at, can always rely on my 2 priority moves to stop Chi-Yu. Then we got T-Bolt, Psychic. It's going to run 252 Spatak Modest, because I already know that the Chi-Yu probably going to win a speed tie versus me, so I'm just going to rely on I have the priority in Vacuum Wave, so I may as well just hit as hard as possible. And then 196 speed EVs, I believe is enough to outspeed the next fastest thing on their team. Can't remember exactly what, but yeah. And then 60 HP EVs just for added bulk. And that's going to be the team. We'll see you guys in the battle. All right, people, we're here going up against Arts, Coach the Rustboro City, something or another, sorry friend. Let's see, Chi-Yu. They got Corv, pretty much what I was expecting. Scream, Gliscor, what's it called? Oki. I better start picking some leads. Should I just lead off with the with Death, or I could lead off with Caesar Rasper and you turn out and switch? Yeah, this team was difficult to prep for. There's a reason that they're 4-0. Alright. But I'm hoping maybe there's a slight chance that, you know, that anything can happen now. So, Demu, Force, UNPL, Week 5. We're coming off a dub. I want to continue that streak, you know what I'm saying? So, I have Urshifu, Fez, Big Caesar Rasper there, Screamtail, so solid lead from us to begin with. I think I might just U-turn out. They're probably just going to get up rocks. I just go for a bulk up. Be nice if I could poison off this thing. No toxic chain, that's fair. Tempted to go Mew and Nasty Plot up. Man, I keep on wishing I had Whirlwind. Let's just go Mew. Go Frank. Mew. Let me just write down the rest of my team real quick. Eelektross, Noivern, and Ting. Yeah, I don't know what this thing could do to me. This thing, it's not very offensive, so I'm gonna try to nasty pull it up on it. It's not like it can do much to me, so they go for a crunch, which doesn't do that much. I'm gonna just try to do as much damage as possible to this thing. That's a fair amount. I want to keep my Mew though. So I'm gonna go Caesar Rasper. Because with the beat up, I should just beat up at first. Okay. Did not expect the bulk up to do that much to a HP invested Mew, but okay. The Drain Punch doesn't do squat to me. Alright, sir, I'm going to show you the power of Toxic Chain. Bulk up. Drain Punch, Crunch. Interesting strategy, sir. They're really trying to put Screamtail on the thumbnail! Give me that poison, please. Please, I need it so bad. Yes! We got it, folks. I should have just done this first. Alright, so we're gonna take care of this thing with the poison. I don't care if they Drain Punch me. Ting-Lu has a bunch of defense. So unfortunately my big special wall is weakened, but we still have Assault Vest, Eelektross, and Ting-Lu as well. Come on, controller, don't do this to me at this time. Let's just go Ting-Lu. Let's get up hazards in front of this thing. It's gonna die either way. I guess it can Drain Punch me and get some recovery, but... two of my Pokemon are very weakened by this darn Screamtail. Alright, so it's gonna die here. I mean, it can Drain Punch me for some HP, but I'm just gonna count on it not doing that much. I guess they're they have Corv and stuff like that to defog. Whatever, they can defog, I don't care. I'm gonna go for it anyways. Look at that, that didn't do anything. I'm a Ting-Lu, brother, I'm a Ting-Lu. Alright, so I think with the after 3 turns of poison that should be time for it to go. Yeah. Alright, Screamtail. KO by Toxic Chain Poison. That was entirely too annoying for a Mon with like, I don't know, 50 to 60 hit base attack. Which, you know, if you invest in it and you go all out and you bulk up, you can do some damage. Alright, so they might go Corv to defog, but that's going to be nice and nice Ruination bait. They do go Glock Flying. That's got to be the Corv, right, to defog. I wonder if it's better to, now I'm gonna Ruinate. Use up one of their Roosts, and then I'm gonna go Electro. See if there's the defog. I miss Ruination every time, dude! I just can't hit Ruination, I don't know what to tell you. And it would have been great to hit Ruination versus would have had them Roost. Whatever, dude. Just keep going for it. They're gonna body press me, probably. Yeah, there's the body press. Doesn't do a lot, though. Thank you. Thank you, Ting-Lu, for doing that. Get out the Roost. Bring in Electro. It's still a tough game. I need to just have Urshifu at the end. Like, looking at this, if Urshifu can set up... well, we need to get rid of Decidueye, too. Go for another one. Okay, but they're left weakened, though. Ooh, I think it's time. I think it's time, folks. I'm really tempted to just do this right now. Do I dare do it to him, folks? Do I show off the body press right, or the liquidation right now? Maybe I should calc. No, there's no way they stand, right? But is it better to use the TERA right now? I don't think I'm going to use TERA Steel. I'm going to say screw it. I'm going to go for it. On the GlitchxCity. They're thinking long and hard about this. I don't even know if this kills, but with TERA, I'm hoping it kills the core. Okay, they do withdraw. This is going to do a lot to GlitchxCity. Big Glock, the bigger Glock. Okay. So Corv is at half. That's great. If it could have still been at half on the initial ruination, that would have been better. Not sure if they have Roost or not, but Smash just does a fair amount, and we get a defense drop. Beautiful. How much can Okie Dokie do to me? Because it's obviously going to outspeed me here. A little bit of justice for the Ruination miss, even though it probably didn't matter in the long term of the game, but let me see. Eelektross. 252. Adamant. Versus Okie Dokie. Close combat's going to kill me. Might just be time to sack off Pheasantipity here. I can keep Mew in for the vacuum wave priority for Chiyu. They actually double out. They're not really saying, Glock, everything's the Glock, bro. They're pulling out the Glock on me. They're like, bro, what are you going to do here, buddy? This isn't too bad. I could roost. I could get some recovery off. Let's roost up. And we get beat up on something else. The Mew will unfortunately die to one more attack. It is very unfortunate. But in hindsight, I would have clicked beat up on the first turn, and that poison would have racked up. Free roost. You'll love to see it. Bloxic. Alright, that's fair. You can get your Toxic Orb activated, bro. I don't care. Because I'm back to full. Could be faster than me, and I'm gonna save this thing. Could bring back an Electro. Could also go this and get up some hazards. I'm gonna go this and get us some hazards. I have the best now. I have a huge switch into Flamethrower. I have a big switch into Dark Pulse. They're just gonna go for EQ. Go for a Toxic themselves. I'm fine with that. So that makes me think they're not running any speed. Because why would you risk going for a Toxic on a U-turn if you know you're going to be faster than Pheasantipity? I'm going to go for another Stealth Rock. See what they want to do. I'm guessing going out in the core, and they're going to defog again. No, that's this thing. Interesting strategy. Go back out into Big Fez. Keeping those rocks up, baby. And now the Corv's going to take him coming in. It's not looking good for Big Corv. And then we can get up all those spikes. Beautiful. We're not looking too bad here. We're just going to go safely out into Pheasantipity. You know, I don't know what could hit us with They could have there's no way you have defoggers, right? I mean, they could. Hey, Emerald Miner's known for sitting out their hazards. They might have felt that they needed 2 of them. They go for a nasty plot, actually. This is great incentive for me to just beat up this thing. They can't touch me, bro. There's no way you can touch me. Still have all my mons. I'm gonna just beat up. I get this big poison on you, dude. If Gliscor comes in, it takes some chip and we start the cycle over again. Now I know that I'm faster, so I can U-turn out safely and not have to risk any EQ damage. I thought this thing wasn't a TERA captain, bro. I didn't look at this. I thought it wasn't. They might have updated it. Is it TERA Steel? Okay, it's TERA Ghost. Well, hoping I live this hit. I'm max for depth. Oh, it is a TERA captain. It's Decidueye. Okay, maybe I was mistaken. You know, for some reason in my head I thought it wasn't, but obviously it was because I remember seeing the 10 there. Let me get a poison, please. We should eat this up still, though. Look at that. Eating it up. Aw, they get a death drop? Come on, bro. Come on. I really needed that poison. Well, folks, we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. And this time it's going to work. Yes, there it is. It has to happen eventually. That Spadef drop is huge, because then I could have just kept on roosting. But, you know, it's bound to happen, you know. Maybe it was a high roll and we get a low roll here. It seems like this is going to kill. Yeah, okay. Alright. It did what it needed to do, though. Fez, KO, by Decidueye. Thing is, though, buddy, you no longer resist water. So that's what we're going to do. The switch-ins to Urshifu are weakened. I need to be careful with this. My Joy-Con is not acting right. Go for a nice big surging strikes on him. Punching glove boosted. I'm sorry, buddy, but there's no way you're living this hit. So I guess... Okay, they're just gonna die. Okay, perfect. That's fair. Sack this thing off. Decidueye KO by Urshifu. Those rocks are still up. I don't think that this Corv can live the hit, because I'm adamant. Shifu, Surging Strikes, Adamant versus Corv, physically defensive, 40 to 88. I don't think this thing can live, because it's at 50, it's going to take the rocks. Oh, it's boots. Interesting. Boots, okay. That changes things, because I don't think I ever killed this thing. I think I just go Electro. We are going to take a Brave Bird, which is going to suck, but... I was really counting on that Boots chip. Dang it, bro, I should have SD'd. Whatever, dude. Just liquidate this thing. We just need some big chip on this thing. I go for the defog, it's fair. So they did have Roost after all. There's absolutely nothing, dude. Screw it, wild charge, dude. Dang it. I should have kept going for it. The Glocks, like, just to taunt me, dude. Just to tell me, hey, I know you couldn't do what you wanted to do, bro. Alright, so we got a big backpedal there. I was really counting on those rocks. Doing the chip to core. Now it's back to full, so I'm in a bad position once again here. Screw it, we need chip on this thing too. They go for their own rocks, which sucks for me because now Mew's dead. Unless we defog. We can force them to defog. Big damage. And the defense drop. There we go. That's what I needed. Alright, bring something else in, buddy. Bring something else in to take some big chip. Hit him with a knockoff. Okay, they're just going to let me take down their Gliscor. That's fair, because they know that Urshifu's going to kill this thing anyways. Okay. Hey, you got a def drop on my Fez, I got a defense drop on you. I say we're about even. Gliscor. KO by Electro. So now it's just the Chiyu, the Corv, and the Okidogi. That's pretty still hard, though. It might just be time to say goodnight, Mew. Alright, Mew. KO by rocks. How much are we doing to this thing? I think strong. I think surging strikes can do a lot. Could be Scarf, but you know what? I'm thinking on that. We kill him. Ooh, air Scarf. I figured I could live a hit. Alright, perfect. Gonna be close. KO by Urshifu. Chapaglaka. Chapaglock. I think I just need to do as much damage as possible to this thing, honestly. Yes, big chip. It's not gonna be able to. Alright. Best play here. Can he U-turn, knock him out? Wyvern. Chiyu. Absolutely not. We could U-turn out. Let's get a bunch of shit. What's the best play to beat this thing 100%? Was in fact Choice Scarf. I wish I had another thing to hit this thing. I think if I U-turn out, I'm faster than them either way. I can bring it back in and U-turn again. Yeah, exactly, dude. We weaken this thing with the Ruination. Can they even kill Electro, though? I'm max HP. Eelektross. I might die to recoil, though. Wild Charge. If I get us some hazards, I can just kill them. It's tough, though. I don't want them to freaking roost up, because then they lose their typing. I don't know. It's tough at this end, at its end game. I'm gonna try to have the rocks up for a big body press. This game is rough. If I had my assault vest, it wouldn't be as bad. But I don't think I can beat this thing. I buy a turn to force him to defog. It's like all about the timing on this thing, dude, because there's the defog. I need to keep this thing low. If I keep it low, and I have an extra stack, I can always bring in the Noivern and Jabba Draco. I think that's what I do. I need to buy that extra turn. So now I just keep on ruinating, keep them low. That way they're in range of Flamethrower. Come on. Just keep ruinating, dude. Oh, I should have Earthquaked. But this is guaranteed, though. Guaranteed ship. Probably there's more, even. Alright. Flamethrower's gonna kill this thing, right? I'm like modest nature. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, wait, that's choice. Choice got this 50 to 60 something. Living on a prayer. Come on, controller. I need you. Yes, I think we can win. Guaranteed. Because now I go Electro, and then I bring it back in and I drop a Draco. I need to write down these kills. Corv, KO, Bye, Noivern. Let's go! Caesar, Rasper, Bitey, and everybody are putting in. Alright, let me just make sure that this doesn't kill. There's no way it does, right? Yeah, this 15, but Draco will, so. We sack off Electro. Bring it back in. And then we drop the Draco. So there's the Dark Pulse. Please, Pokemon. Come through, Pokemon! Let's go! Drop a Draco! We did it! Let's go. I had the energy of Pokemon coursing through me to drop a Draco and defeat Arts. That's going to be GG's. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Oh, I was like, if I missed that Draco. I don't know why. I shoot my TV screen, bro. Blunder coursing through me. Shoot the TV, bro. That's going to be GG's. GG's to Arts. That was such an epic game. Oh, my goodness. What an intense battle down to the wire. That's going to be GG's. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next UNPL battle. Bye-bye.
A little gnome firefighter. He kind of has got a hose over his shoulder and he goes, "Yo, what the heck happened here? Someone threw away a cigarette butt again?"
Again. I hate the idea that it's a common occurrence of fires in Arkney. I don't even know. I blinked and all the dumpster was on fire. Oh, I barely had enough time to put my sign to closed. Before I ran out here. And I at the pawn shop, I sold all the fire extinguishers. I don't know what to do.
One of the
I'm on the water here.
One of the firefighters starts hosing down the thing, and the gnome kind of walks up to you, patching the back. He's like, Rick, it happens, man. You know, you and me, we go way back. I put out quite a few fires.
Rick. God, dude. God, Rick.
You alright, buddy?
I can't even look at you. I can't even look at you. I can't even look at you, man. Just leave me alone. Put out the fire and leave me alone.
Okay. Look, hey, I love you, man. How's Sheila doing?
She left me. She put all my stuff in the dumpster. All my stuff was in there.
Damn, what kind of stuff did you have in here? He's kind of looking in as he's being destroyed.
Don't look at my shit.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to strike a nerve there. Yeah, we're gonna put this fire and get out of your way. Luckily, your building's made out of brick, so there's not gonna be any crossover.
The pawn shop owner hates it when people look at his stuff that he's trying to sell.
Stop looking at my shit.
He's just a collector. He never sells.
That's how the business gets run into the ground.
That's why I can't afford another worker, bro.